with the Mario Kart 8 Booster Course Pass nearing its end, we have one important question to ask. What should happen next? Give us a second Booster Course Pass, or give us a new Mario Kart game. Now, it's fair to say what the community, or at least the 620 people who voted, wanted. I did see the new Mario Kart game go as high as 85%, but eventually there was a... I'm more shocked at this. I'm more shocked there's 20%. There's 20% of people who want a second Booster Course Pass. Interesting, very interesting. But as you can imagine, the usual takes are all here. I'm waiting to see what happens, but theoretically, yes, there could be a second BCP. What do you think of this? Do you think there's enough content in Tour for there to be a second BCP? I wouldn't know. I'm not really much of a Tour Andy, but if any Tour people in chat can help me out with that. In fact, with the amount, see, he says that with the amount of Tour content still left, technically you can get another 3 waves. You think so? Do you think so? The question is, what would it even do for Mario Kart games, for the next Mario Kart games retro tracks? I've seen this take every now and again. They'll come up, which is people saying, I don't think this person's saying it exactly, but it's to the ilk of, what would they even do for Mario Kart 9 or the next Mario Kart game? They run, like, what kind of ideas would they have? And I'm just going to say, it's Nintendo, guys. Nintendo on Nintendo. They're probably one of the best developers on planet Earth. As a company, they're atrocious, and you know and I know. You know the atrocities they've done. You just have to Google it, and you'll find a list of war crimes of Uncle Nintendo. But in terms of developers, they're fantastic, and we all know that. So I don't doubt that for Mario Kart 9, they'll come up with something brilliant. I've seen one take, actually. I think there's someone right at the bottom here. What do you think of this, chat? What do you think of this? Battle Course Pass. What do you think of that? I do think the battle mode should have an elimination mode. No, sorry, Balloon Battle specifically should have an elimination mode. I do think it loses a lot of its spark because of that. Like, you guys remember playing Mario Kart DS, right? The battle mode being elimination only. It made for a lot of tense battle mode games when you played with your friends, or even against the CPUs. It was definitely quite tense. So if they want to just add a random update, just like they did one day, in Mario Kart 8, because you know one day in Mario Kart 8 they just said, hey guys, by the way, now you can make your own custom item sets in custom matches, and we're just like, oh, that's pretty neat, thanks Nintendo, that's pretty cool. I wonder if to just make an update saying, hey guys, now you can make an elimination balloon battle. Not... Chill, base, let's go. We're hoping so. I don't know about a battle course pass though. I don't know about battle course, but what do you think, chat? What do you think? So long as they don't force me into teams. Yeah, again, that's what I was saying. As long as they don't force you into teams. Interesting. I agree. I play Wii and don't do... The heart is blocking me. How do I get rid of this? Don't do battle mode because it's kind of crazy. Yeah, the Wii battle mode, what, they forced you into teams for all of them? It was kind of lame, wasn't it? It was kind of lame. Not enough for a battle course pass. A battle course pack for 8 enough. It could be, could be. Could be, definitely. Can I scroll up on this? Am I allowed to? Is my chat box broken? Hang on, let me try this again. Can I scroll? Yeah, there we go. Okay, lovely. I agree. I play Wii and don't do the battle mode because it's kind of great. Spongy, you forgot the flat one? Which flat one? Which one did you forget? Pretty solid take. It makes sense because since there are a lot of battle courses in Mario Kart Tour. Are there a lot? How many are there exactly? How many guys would you say? How many are there? Is like 3? Is 3 enough for a battle course pass? I wouldn't say so. I love it, but I feel like Nintendo don't really care about it. You see, I think that's the correct take. If you were to ask me, I think this is my take. I'm going to steal your take, Mel, can take it as my own. I would love to know what the numbers are on battle mode. Like, how many people online regularly play battle mode over just playing races online? I'd love to know the numbers on that, because I don't think they could even justify it with... I don't think they could justify it considering how not that popular it is. I mean, it's a fun mode if you got people to play it with, but as a standalone multiplayer mode, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth investing in battle mode, if you ask me. If you ask me personally, though. 3 retros and 3 city ones. So they got 6, so... What would they do, like 2 a wave for like 3 waves? I don't know. I don't think I'm sold. Unless someone in the chat can summon. I don't think I'm particularly sold. It could be fun, especially if they made it cool. See, this is the thing, though. I don't think with the... I think if they were going to revamp the battle mode, I think that'd be something they could do in Mario Kart 9, right? I think Mario Kart 8... Just leave it alone at this point. I think when you could bring some fresh new ideas to Mario Kart 9 or really flesh out the battle mode. Like, that could be one of the things that Mario Kart 9, like, as its selling points, right? That the battle mode is, like, new and refined and they added a lot of options. Excuse me. Really flesh out the battle mode. Really give it a lot of love. And along with the usual sequel Mario Kart shenanigans, I think they could do pretty well with that. That mode should just be Renegade Roundup and Renegade Roundup only. It is a fun mode, to be honest. That mode is best locally with others. Yeah, it is true. I think that's why it's probably not that popular online. I think that's probably why. When you get your siblings together or some friends, it was amazing. That was 8DX's selling point, though. I think 8DX's selling point was that it was on a console everyone was buying now, if you ask me. 8DX's selling point is, hey, we made the best Mario Kart in existence, and now you can actually play it on a real console. So that's the selling point, if you ask me. Funky Stadium is stuck in Wii. Oh God, the funky stanners are in my chat already. Are they? Are they? It'd probably just be one way. It probably would. But yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. There was another post. I can't remember where I found it. I can't remember where. I know somewhere in the comment. So it's been 10 years. This is me. This is literally me. It's been 10 years, Musty. Please just move on. This is literally my take. I honestly don't care about regular booster course pass anymore. I really hope we don't get another one. It's been way too long. True. Nintendo is finished. A second booster course pass. There was someone. I remember there was someone. See, this person ruffled my feathers a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I think if they're planning on making a new Mario Kart, they need to wait a long while. We're waiting for 9 years. What do you mean, HP? I even told him now, like, we've been waiting for 9 years. What are you talking about? What are you on about, mate? Oh, that was funny. That was a funny interaction. Battle course pass could be, what, New York Minute B, Paris. Oh, wait, do the Tour Cities have battle mode variants? That's pretty funny, actually. Hello there, Saul. Shut the door. I think that was interesting. It was an interesting thread to see. Got a lot of votes, a lot of interaction, but I think not a lot of people. I was hoping for at least maybe one person to make a compelling take as to second booster course pass, because I've seen that take float around every now and again. Like there should be a second booster course pass. I'm just like, I don't see it. I really don't see it, if you ask me. I just think they should just focus on making the next game. I think they should do that. The booster course pass was fun, but after 6, just let Mario Kart 8 sail off into the sunset or glide underwater into the sunset, and we could just move on to the next Nintendo console and the next Mario Kart, if you ask me. There's rumors of a new console but in late 2024, so maybe early 2025 release of this game. Assuming the Switch 2 comes out in 2025, early 2025, that'd be what, a year and a half from now, essentially? Wave 6 comes out in like November, so essentially it'd be like a year before we get our hands on the next console. Should they release content in between that year? Do you think they should? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe like a secret. Do you know what I think they should do actually? Now I'm thinking about it. Instead of making another booster course pass, I think they should make another Wave 7. I think that's what they should do. Just like tide us over in between November this year when the booster course finishes, and then like the next Switch comes out. I think that's what they should do. Okay, and like Smash Bros, it doesn't need 2 sets of DLCs. But could it though? Do you think it could though? Could it? Probably, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I see the opinion. I see the reasoning for one, but I don't know. I can't say I'm particularly sold. Anyway, should we move on to the main course? That was fun. That was a fun little thought experiment. But should we move on to the main course? So, as I mentioned before, I have all of the Tour retros here for your viewing pleasure, and I'm going to decide which ones do I want in 6, which ones I don't mind either way, which ones I'd rather in 9 instead, and which ones I would just rather either sail off into the sunset peacefully. Thanks, but no. It's a bit like when you go to your friend's house and they offer you some food, but you just ate. It's like a thanks, but no thanks, or just know your place. Trash. What are we going to think? And we're going to start off with the first track in the series. Mario Circuit 1. Oh boy. Mario Circuit 1. Oh my god. Don't we love Super Nintendo, don't we? Love Super Mario Kart, don't we, chat? We love Super Mario Kart. It's fantastic. It's a fantastic game. I'm a big fan of it. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm probably just going to quickly skip over all of the Super Nintendo tracks, except Bowser Castle 3, because I'm aware Bowser Castle 3 got a proper remake. But if you're asking me, is there anything here? Is there anything here that wins you over? Anything at all? Anything at all? Anything at all? I think, is it fair for me to skip all of them except Bowser Castle 3? I think it is, right? If this is what we're working with here, I think it's fair. Also, I don't know how this point... I've never seen Tour gameplay, so I have no idea what this point system is all about. I'm just seeing a lot of flashing numbers and sound effects. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to do us all a favor and just leave this realm from whence you came. I think all of you guys, personally, if you ask me, I don't ever want to see your faces in my Mario Kart game ever again. Just send them all home. You guys can go. When you're ready to like have a proper remake, then you can come back. But if you ask me now, I'm all right, thank you. I'm all right. But let's get on to the actual interesting one. I've heard a lot of good things about this one. I've never seen gameplay of Bowser Castle 3. So let's take a look, shall we? Should we take a look? I've heard you guys were telling me, oh my god, they added verticality. They added verticality. So I'm interested to see how good is it really. Let's have a look. So I'm gonna quickly have a look at the original. I was a big fan of this when I did my Super Circuit tier list. I think these narrow turns are very sharp. They're very nice. I like them. By Super Mario Kart standards, this is a relatively interesting track. So let's see what they did in a remake. My epic live reaction to this information. So they got the jumps from there, just like in the original. A thwomp there to add a bit of a scare. They've got the split paths, just like in the original. I feel like they could probably do a bit more with this bit here. Probably a bit more. Maybe like a thwomp as well again, but... Oh, I do like the fact... I do like this, though. This is actually quite nice. I'll show you guys. I do like the fact that there's like a pillar of fire here. So if you want to take the shortest path, you're at the mercy of whether the flame pillar is on your side or not. I quite like that. That's actually quite a nice addition. And there's an item box you get there as well. I like it when they give you extra item boxes. That's really, really nice. Here comes that U-turn, obviously. The road doesn't get thin like it does in the original. I really like the fact that the road got thin because it really made for some, like, squeeze chock-a-block gameplay, but not in Tour, which makes sense. It's a mobile game, obviously. Mobile Andes. A couple of thwomps here. Again, a nice little bit of risk-reward again here. Oh, hang on. There's an interesting bit coming up ahead, I see here. But there's an interesting bit of a risk-reward here because, if you want to take the most inside drift, you're at the mercy of this one. I like it. And then you got the... What's going on here? Chat, what's with this? What's with this nonsense? I've never... Oh, this is like the split paths from the original, but instead they split them like vertical. Okay, that's interesting. If you can go along the pillars, Mushroom Bridge style, you get a bit of a boost. Interesting. This person opts not to take them, but interesting. And another U-turn to finish it. And then some, I was thinking maybe something to add at the end of it, and then they added those bone piranha plants. You know what? Not bad. Not bad. I feel like maybe they could do a little bit more. Maybe I'm just nitpicking, but I feel like they could do a bit more with this. You know what? I don't think it's so high quality that I want it in my Mario Kart 9. But I wouldn't mind this in Wave 6, right? I think this would be nice. This would be nice. I'm going to put it in. This would be nice if it was in Wave 6. I would say so. I would like it. It's not like the most craziest compelling track, but they've done enough with the original to give it enough of a spice of life where I want to race on this. I do want to race on this. Definitely. It's like a beta, you think? Can I just say? It was clearly made for 8, so the lack of thinness makes sense as to why they have to fit 12. Yeah, it does make sense, but one of the things I did like about the original was the fact that it got a little bit thin. Maybe not. If they were going to remake it, I wouldn't have expected them to go that thin, maybe, because obviously it has to accommodate 12, like you said. But I would have liked it if they kept that element of the stage thins a little bit to make, green shell sniping a bit of a concept. But it doesn't really affect my enjoyment one or another. It's just a thing I noticed. But I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if this was in 6. I'll take it. We're at 1 W already, if we're ignoring the SNES fucking graveyard down here that I will no longer refer to. But next we're going to go to Super Mario. I think that's it for the Super Nintendo tracks. Next we're going to go to Koopa Trooper Beach from the N64. Now, Koopa Trooper Beach. I always thought that this was one of the better ones when I did my 64 tier list. I thought Koopa Trooper Beach is a fun enough track. Was there anything crazy? No. Don't think it was. I don't think they've done anything with Tour, because otherwise I think Spongy would have given me a note. So what do you guys think about Koopa Trooper Beach? Let me poll the chat a bit. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the track? At least in its original incarnation? They kept the ramp position from Mario Kart 7, obviously. And then the rest of it, I'm assuming, it's just straight from the Mario Kart 7. Frenzy! Oh my god, what's happening here? I've never seen such gameplay before. Wow! Oh my god, he's got so many points. Anyway, what do you guys say? Let's see. Good day, hello Luigi. Nice in 9. Do you think? You could go for 9? N64 best track, Koopa Troopa Beach. Okay, Grammy. All right, here comes the. Can you tell who's the N64 stand, guys? Can you tell? Can you tell who it is? Whoopa Twoopa Beach. Oh, W's all around. KTB is kind of redundant with tracks like Cheep Cheep Beach and 8, but it'd be cool for 9. I was actually thinking about that Poet Plant. Good shout. One of the best N64. Yeah, it's one of the better ones, I would say. I don't want to use the word best when it comes to N64. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. Frenzy. I don't know what the hell is going on. Mobile gaming stuff, I suppose. Song carries it. The song is quite nice. Took 2.5 years for me to do the shortcut. It took me a while as well. Don't worry. No shame, no guilt. I like it a lot, but I don't want it in the BCP. Yeah, I think as Poet Plant said, I think the Cheep Cheep Beach. Sorry, Cheep Cheep Beach kind of fills that niche of beach track. Do we really need another one? Maybe not. I would say. Tall Koopa Troopa Beach is just the 7, but yeah, it's just the 7 version. Yeah, a lot of them haven't really been changed, which is understandable. Mario Kart, how many tracks that haven't been remade? I think this is probably going to be what my argument against remaking it for 9. It was in 7. For me, my cutoff point, if you want to know, chat, my cutoff point is Mario Kart 7. So if you've been in Mario Kart 7 or 8, I don't necessarily want you in Mario Kart 9. I think because I know I was just about to say because you've been in a recent game, but of course Mario Kart 7 is like what 12 years old. So recent is kind of pushing it. I mean recent in terms of the series. So if you've been in Wii or DS, I would say, you know what, maybe you could go for a second remake. But 7 or 8 in 9, I wouldn't say so. It's a fun enough track. But I think if you're going to do a beach track in Mario Kart 9, if you're going to have a retro beach, maybe Shy Guy Beach instead, maybe Cheep Cheep Beach. You've got a couple of other beach things that could fill the void. You know, you could absolutely fill the void. So instead, I'm going to do, you know what? Thanks, Koopa Troopa Beach. Thanks for your service. I appreciate your service. But no thanks. I think, again, Koopa Troopa Beach, Cheep Cheep Island. You got 2 other beach tracks that could fill that void. I like you. You're chill. We ain't homies though. Not this time. It had its run. Thomas said it had its run. So we'll leave it there. We'll leave it in that spot. What comes after that? We're gonna go to. Oh my god, guys. Do you guys know? Do you guys know something about me? I fucking love snow tracks. Don't we love snow tracks? Yes. I love snow tracks so much. Fucking love them. Let's go. Crappe, Snowland. Oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. Okay, let's get positive, guys. Let's be nice. Let's get positives out of the way first. All right. I do like the night sky they used in Tour over the original. The original was just like one color gradient. The snow effects are kind of nice. Bridge. You saw Bridge there? Wait, the snowman don't... Wait, hang on. Hold up. Back it up. Did I just see that? The snowmen don't do any damage to you in this version? What the hell? Oh my god. What is that all about? They count for points? Wait, so you want to hit into them? Oh my god, I fucking can't. Mobile games, am I right? Mobile games. Oh lord. Oh, Lord have mercy on my soul. Most of the obstacles don't hurt you until... Okay, got it. And then our favorite bit, chat. The walls. Claustrophobes hate this track. Find a way to give your friend a mental breakdown with this one simple track. I think it's fair to say. Is it fair? Is it fair for me to say, chat, that you can stay in Tour where you belong, please? You can just stay there. You can just stay there if that's all right. Actually, no, I don't even care if that's all right with you. You can stay there because you're trash, you're bad, and I hate ice tracks. And we have Mount Wario, which is going to be a retro Mario Kart 9 because I said so. So you can stay right there. Crappe Snowland. And then we get on to another track that I think we're in unanimous agreement, right, chat? I think we're in unanimous agreement. This ain't coming back, right? This ain't coming back. Fair to say? Fair? Do I hear any of the N64 stands crying? Do I hear them? Come on. Really? I'm not hearing it from any of you guys, am I? If there's gonna be a Luigi track remade for the first track in Shell Cup, it's gonna be GameCube Luigi Circuit. Repeat after me, chat. GameCube. Say it with me again. GameCube Luigi Circuit. That's right. There we go. So yeah, what the fuck? Wait, is a Mega Mushroom in Mario Kart Tour? Huh? Why is she so big? It's a Mega Mushroom, right? Oh, okay, it is in Tour. Right. Jesus, I was like, what the hell? Giantess Pauline? Didn't know it was that kind of game. Anyway, thanks, but no thanks. You've done your service to Mario Kart 7, and I think it's fair to say you can just take a seat. So now we go on to the next track that has changed. Spongy labeled this one Slight Changes. Let's see if I notice any of those slight changes, shall I? In the next track, which should be Mario Raceway. Mario Raceway. I would say I quite like this one in Wii. Does it need to be remade, though? Does it need to be remade? Mario Midway. I'm seeing the slander already. Oh no! What the hell? They blocked off the hill. You can't do the... You can't go on top of the... No! You used to be able to... You know what I'm talking about, right? What the hell? You used to be able to, like, go up here. I'm just like, no, now you can't do that anymore. Oh, come on, Tor. What'd you go and do that for, you silly goose? Oh, come on. I'm mad. I'm fuming. I've never been more angry in my life. Is there any... Well, I mean, I guess graphically the stage has changed. What's changed about this track, Spongy? Oh, that's what you meant? Spongy? You meant the hail thing? That's the slight change? Thanks, Mario Raceway. You did your service in Mario Kart Wii. But I'm going to bid you adieu. That's what I'm going to do. What do you think, chat? Tor ruined all the fun on track. I mean, I guess in mobile games they want it to be easier. But I think it's the fact that they ramped off the hill in and of itself, right? Because if I'm aware, right, Tor has a thing where you can't go off track, like it magnets you onto the track, which is fine because it's a mobile game, right? But if you're gonna magnet me onto the track anyway, why did you block it off? It just seems like a bit of a weird design choice, right? It just seems a bit weird. Anyway. Let's move swiftly on, shall we? I'm so upset about that. I'm fuming even, angry. Urgh. And now we get onto the more interesting one. So Game Boy Advance Mario Kart Super Circuit specifically, they've remade a lot of these tracks. A big remix. So now we're gonna have some a bit more to talk about. Not so much when it comes to Bowser Castle 1, obviously, because I think Bowser Castle 1 mostly the same. If I'm not mistaken. Is there anything that's different about this? Oh, in Tor it tells you whoever like hit you with a blooper. That's pretty funny. Double bombs as well. Oh, I'm learning so many things about Mario Kart Tour today. Oh my god, I love Mario Kart Tour. You can have 2 bombs at once? Does he throw them? Oh yeah. Oh, what a throw, mate. What an absolute... Oh, less than stellar there, but what a throw, mate. What a throw. Good stuff, Nintendo Unity. Big fan of your stuff. Yeah, it's the same. And since it was already in Mario Kart 7, thanks, but no thanks. Thanks, but no thanks. So let's move on to number 2. Number 2 is interesting. Mario Kart 2, Bowser Circuit 2. Let me try that again. I'm stumbling over my words. Bowser Castle 2 is actually quite interesting. I think in DS didn't really do this stage justice because since there were so many ramps in the original and DS didn't have tricking yet, the ramps kind of were there for like no reason. They didn't really it felt out of place, you know? So I'm assuming that Tor did it justice. Bowser Circuit. He does need a circuit, by the way. I've had enough of staying in his castle. An interesting change here as well. They added a couple of they added not the thwart, but a barrel here. So Tor people in chat, does this hurt you if you touch it, actually, or is it like more Tor nonsense where you don't take damage? They explode and actually hurt. Okay, a rare example of a hazard that hurts. Interesting. I mean, they're kind of off to the side, so don't really offer that much of a threat, but interesting gimmick, I suppose. And then we go on to this bit here, with the ramps that you can actually trick on this time. Very nice. And then here comes this bit. This bit again. In the original, you can see, if you look at the original, this bit is just kind of really useless. There's like nothing going on here. But I guess in the tour one, you can... It's a lot faster. You can trick. Very interesting. And this final bit here, another example. And then on this final ramp here, I quite like it on that final ramp. I don't know if you guys saw it. On this final ramp here, there's like fireballs that come up. So you can do another trick to get more speed, but there's fireballs there, so you gotta be careful. I think tricking is exactly what Bowser Castle 2 needed. And I think Tor does a very good job with that. The question is, would I want it in 6 or would I want it in 9? Do you know what? I think I could do this for Wave 6. You know, I don't think there's gonna be 2 Bowser Castles, but if this was in Wave 6, if one of these 2 were in Wave 6, I think I'd be kinda happy with it. I think I'd be kinda happy, if I'm honest. I don't like this stage so much that I want it in 9, but I think it'd be fun. It'd be fun to race on, right? All the tricking and stuff, it'd be fun. It'd be fun. It'd be very fun. 9, you think for Wave 6, you think for 9 to improve this track, except the background. The background, is the background any different? I suppose they kind of took the same background from, I think, Bowser Castle 1, right? So, bit of a shame. BC3 is, yes, just a nice blue. Hey, hang on, as Bowser Castle, I heard Bowser Castle 3 doesn't have his blue anymore. Is this true? Is this true, guys? Oh, I'm about to be angry. You're about to see so much the angry in a minute. Oh, do you have your iconic blue? Do you have your... Oh, no. Oh, no. They got rid of the blue. They got rid of the... Oh, you guys were... I thought you guys were lying to me. Oh, no.
Hell no, man.
What happened to my blue?
Get your ass on.
Oh, no.
Get your goddamn...
I'm already upset. I'm already in hot water when it comes to this track. This track is already in hot water. Can the remake at least save it? Can it at least save it? Let's have a look. You're on thin ice, Bowser Castle 3. You're on thin ice already. But let's see. Starts off more or less the same here. Again, once again, more or less the same. Nothing changed just yet. Do they have that thwomp on the inside drift on this next turn, though? Not quite on the same place. They move the thwomp as well. I don't really like that. Tricking on this bit makes this bit a bit more fun as well. They got the item box behind the thwomp. That's quite... He just drove straight to the wall, did you? Holy shit, okay. That's pretty fun. Just for another item, eh? Added some ramps here. Oh, man. My guy's getting massacred over here. Oh, my God. And then they didn't really add too much there. I would have hoped they added something on this bit here. Some thwomps, some other tricks. I don't know. I don't know. It's a shame, really, isn't it? I feel like they didn't do enough. I feel like they didn't do enough with this Bowser Castle 3. Not only did you take away my legendary blue skybox, but I just don't think you did enough, to be honest. I think being a bit more faithful is how you should have gone. I think that's how you should have gone if you're asking me. I think the changes they did make were nice, but I don't think they were enough. I do really like Bowser Castle 3, though. The question is, right, do you think, could 9 do it more justice? I think I would like this in Mario Kart 9. I know it's been remade for Wii, and so I think it's been remade long enough ago. I think it could be due for another remake. I would like this in 9. I think I would like this in 9. It's not in my top 3, because I do have these top 3 have to be in 9. I wouldn't mind this in 9. If we got our 16, it's probably going to be 16, maybe 24. If we got our list of retros and Bowser Castle 3 was one of them in 9, I'd be happy with this. As long as they brought back my blue. Bring me back my blue. Or I'm going to be very upset. I'm coming to your house, Nintendo. Urgh, I'm fuming. I'm so angry. Give me back my blue. Anyway, calm down, Steve. All right. Bowser recent. Somebody said most recently. Bowser Castle 4 big remake. He put big in caps. Bowser Castle 4 apparently this is another good one. What do you think, chat? Let me get some opinions before I go in. The moment you've been waiting for. Bowser Castle, you should definitely been at 9. This one rules. I've never seen this one. I've heard good things about this one, but I've never seen it. So I'm excited. What do you think, chat? Bring out the blue or go home. I think even Blue Shell said it, so I think that's just fair, isn't it? So the chat is hyping me up for this one. I'm being hyped up quite handily for this one. Let's see if it lives up to expectations. remember, this hasn't been remade. This hasn't been remade, so this is definitely in contention for a remake. Has it got the beginning section here? Oh, okay, interesting. Interestingly enough, so as you can see in the original, there's these pits of lava where if you fall in, you instantly fall. Instead, in the tall one, I think they've replaced it with ramps that fireballs come up from. Personally, I thought the original was a bit more compelling as a hazard, but I don't necessarily mind the ramps. I don't mind them. I think they're okay. They're an okay addition. But, interesting enough. Go down the stairs here. A little bit of verticality. You got a nice, what's it, over here? You can have simple, I think it's one of those classic Mario Kart shortcuts, right? You got a mushroom, you can drive straight up the ramp, cut a little bit of time, a classic Mario Kart shortcut. Excuse, anyone want to explain? Did Waluigi Pinball accidentally break into the stage? What the fuck is happening here? Excuse me for a minute, chat. Excuse me. Hang on. Oh, hold on 1 second. Maybe it's because I'm not wearing my glasses. Oh no, there are giant metal balls being flung down on my Bowser Castle floor. Interesting. I mean, I suppose it's a tricky hazard, isn't it? So I suppose it works, right? I suppose it works. I just think it's an odd choice, don't you think? One odd place. Oh, whoops. No, wrong one. Wrong video. I think it's one odd hazard to have. One odd hazard. It's such a strange addition. I like it though, but how very strange. Now, do you know what finished selling me on this? The Mecha Koopas. Must be fluent in voice crack. Bowser's big metal balls are known to make me crack my voice. Oh, they made it a section track, did they? Okay. You got a bit of okay, I don't know what's happening here. I have no idea what's happening here. Oh, sorry, it's these. Okay, I get it. It's this jump section at the end of the original is basically replaced with. Oh, okay, got it. I was like, where's this slanted tricking section coming from? But they replaced the split paths with just one path, which I'm fine with that as well. Here's that big jump at the end. They didn't make a gliding section though. No Mecha Koopas. Oh, hang on. You got another gliding path here. Whoa, hang on. What is this? Wait, you can like take the path down here where my mouse is. You can take the path around here, or you can go up here like this platform and then go up the top here, like right up there where my hand is now. So there's like multiple paths here. So where's he gonna go? Is he gonna take the gliding path? Big fly parkour. Okay. Interesting. And then we're back to the beginning. And I'm guessing there's the other path kind of meets back here. There's a wall here. You can see that here. That's where the other path converges back together. Okay. All right. I can't say I'm 100% sold, but I'm like 80% sold. I don't know why. Again, I want to know whose idea this was. Whose idea was this? That's all I want to know. But they have creative. They decided to be creative with this rendition. They decided to be very, very creative in this rendition. What it is missing, though, is the Mecha Koopas. And because it's missing the Mecha Koopas, I want to see this in 9, with my Mecha Koopas making a comeback. The Mecha Koopas would finalize this stage as one of the best Bowser Castles ever made. That's what I would say. So if you're gonna remake this, Bowser Castle 4, Mario Kart 9, big shiny metal balls, Mecha Koopas, thwomps, lava, we're bound for a good time. That's what I would say. That's where I would put it. Glasses on or off? I'll keep them off. I don't want to be I'm already nerding out as is. I don't need the glasses to fit the stereotype. But that's quite interesting. I quite like that. What do you guys think? 6 or 4? Again, I know somebody said it's a bit too late for this to be in 6. Again, I don't care whether it's too late. I don't care if it's possible. I'm missing it and I'm making the decision. You know, like let's pretend you're the one making the call. You know, a lot of you guys saying 9. I think that's about it. I think it could work better in 9. It's just missing the Mecha. I love the Mecha Koopas personally. I thought 9 was a really good shout. I think 9 is a very good shout for it. I just want my Mecha Koopas back. Are my silly little bastards walking around? That's what I want. That's what I want. But do we also want this next track? Now, one of the most shocking opinions I heard when I did my Mario Kart Super Circuit tier list was there was a lot of fans of this stage. Chat, before we analyze, are you a cheap island truther? I need to know. I need to know. Please tell me. I need to know. There's a lot of people who are fans of this. A lot of people who are fans of this. My beloved, it's mid. Yes, sir. I am a cultist. It's fine. You're interested to see. Cheap Island, mid island. Kind of mid in tour. I'm absolutely neutral to this. Cheap Island. It's crazy. It's crazy. I thought we were all in agreement when I did my Super Circuit tier list that this stage just kind of, just kind of gives your shoulders a bit of a workout. But has Tour changed it somewhat? Did Spongy say Spongy said big remake in the notes. So let's see how big. They got the bridge back. They got the bridge. That's very nice. The Cheap Sheep is there. He's being a silly goose. The other bridge as well. Okay. So far, I'm not seeing anything that's selling. Oh, hang on. Something I mentioned in my Super Circuit video. The Cheap Sheep fellas in the background. Why aren't they on the stage proper? And look what they did. They took my suggestion and put the Cheap Sheeps on the stage. Thank you for listening to me, Nintendo, because you definitely heard that from me. It was my original opinion, and I'm glad you put it here. Thank you. Thank you. If you ever want more design tips, hit up your boy Semist. Anyway. Let's continue. Have they got the speed? I don't think they ignored the speed pads from the original. I'm noticing that so far. They have one here, of course, but earlier the GBA had one. So is this a second bridge? Are we getting towards the end? Where's the bird? Oh, there's no birds in this one, just like the original. The split path here. The fish. He's very close to the foreground. I quite like that, but it's still just the same, isn't it? I can't say I'm sold. The only thing they did was the bouncing fish. The only thing they did was which is nice, but is it enough to sell me? And let's think about it in terms of Wave 6. Wave 6, we've already got enough beach tracks, if you ask me. Do we really need another beach track? I don't think so. And then when it comes to, I feel like I don't really like Cheap Sheep. I don't rate Cheap Sheep Island that highly. I'm going to be honest. If they were to bring it back though, they could do it better in 9. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm still not sold, but 9 could give this track a new lease of life. I still believe. I'm still believing. But if you guys decided to leave it out, thanks, but no thanks, leave it out entirely. I don't blame you. I'm giving you a chance, though. I'm giving you a chance. Mainly because, I don't know if you guys know, but in every single every single game that features retro stages, there's always been a beach track. So we're guaranteed to get a beach track in Mario Kart 9. If they choose Cheap Cheap Island, I'm willing to be won over again. I'm willing to be won over. Just win me over. I know what you do, Nintendo. You're very good at this. They're very good at this. They're very good at making tracks. You can sell me on this again. If you won me over on Moonview Highway, you can win me over on anything. All right, you can win me over on anything. So I'm giving you a second lease of life. Cheap Cheap Island, do not disappoint me. Let's move on to the next. Let's do. I've got Yoshi Desert on my list next, but let's do Peach Circuit. Let's do Peach Circuit. Peach Circuit. Wow. Ooh, the castle looks really nice. It's really close to the. I guess it was in the original, but I don't know. I just like seeing the castle. This looks pretty nice. I'm guessing they didn't really add too much here. Oh, do you know what's actually quite nice, though? Do you know what's actually quite nice? I'm so used to hearing the Mario Kart 8 rendition of the circuit theme. It's actually quite nice hearing a remix of the standard version of the circuit theme. Like, let's listen. Ba-da-ba. It's just nice, I don't know. Haven't heard it in so long, it's kind of hitting my ears differently, you know? Anyway. I don't think have they really changed much at all here? I mean, I guess you got some verticality, I suppose. Ba-ba-ba. Is the DS version of the song, if I recall correctly? Okay. It's just nice hearing the version without the beta remix. Yeah, it's just should it be definitely not in Wave 6? Definitely not Wave 6. Should it be in 9? No, because I am still what are we rooting for, chat? GameCube Luigi Circuit. And by that logic, thank you, but no, thank you. The only beginning track I want to see in my Mario Kart 9 is GCN Luigi Circuit. So I don't even think you make the cut when it comes to 9, if I'm being entirely honest. So let's move swiftly on, shall we? I think there's really nothing to say about Peach Circuit. Just keep it there. Just keep it there. Let's go to Yoshi Desert. Now, I don't know. Does anybody... Am I nostalgia? Am I boomer nostalgia in chat? I don't think this Sphinx looks nearly as good as the original Sphinx. The original Sphinx looks so charming, and this one just kind of... Am I booming? I might be booming, chat. I don't know. I kind of like the original Sphinx better. Fuck you, Tor. You suck. I don't know. Oh, that remix? That remix of Yoshi Desert, though? Oh, they got the actual Yoshi sound in the Tor remix. Nice, interesting. The falling pillars. Hang on, let's actually analyze the stage. Falling pillars, just like in, was it Dry Ruins? A simple hazard. You got a bit of an. You got a bit. Hang on. Hey, interestingly enough, wait, is this they added? So you got a split path. A split path. You can go underwater, grab some iron, or you can go stay above ground. I don't know if there's a difference between the two, but sure, I guess. Interesting. Oh, you've still got the hazard, the piranha plants in the sand. You've still got the hazard. I did think it was one of the most interesting hazards. One of the more interesting hazards in the series, should I say? Is there anything else they've added? Water usually has different stats. I suppose, yeah. I guess if you got good underwater, you can go underwater faster, but... Yeah, they didn't really do much with this one, did they? Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. The water shortcut. Is the water shortcut present in the Tour version? Let's see. I wasn't paying attention, unfortunately. Oh, over here. Here we go. The water shortcut over here. So I'm guessing that kind of replaces this big lake in the middle here. Thanks for pointing that out, chat. I completely missed it. But I guess that's interesting enough. But I don't know. I can't say I'm too certain. Should it be in 6? Personally, we've already got Dry Desert. I don't really want any more deserts in my BCP, I'm going to be honest. So, I don't want you in 6. Should it be in 9, though? I'm going to say no, because once again, if there has to be... I think every Mario Kart Retro has had one desert track. I might be wrong on that. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But I'm almost certain desert is one of the themes they've always had in every Mario Kart Retro set. And if I am going to have a desert retro, it's going to be Dry Ruins. So, by that logic, I'm sorry, Yoshi Desert, but thank you. But no, thank you. You can stay in Tour and GBA. You can stay in my nostalgic memories as far as I'm concerned. But let's move on. What have I got next? We have got the most... let's do... I think I got Lakeside Park next, but let's do Luigi Circuit. Let's save Lakeside Park for last. Let's save the cooler Daniel for last. DS has a desert retro. DS... Oh, so desert, I guess, is not one of the ones where they have to, but if they're going to have a desert retro, they should do Dry Ruins. But what do we think, Chad? What do we think? This could be a... This could be an interesting one. What do you think, chat? Let me get some opinion. Let me do another one of these. Can we get some opinions beforehand? Before I rate this, what do you think, chat? This circle makes me snooze. Ooh, damn. Mids. I like the circuit. They just didn't change much. Okay. Common W Luigi. All Daniels in chat unite. Based. Right. Okay. No Luigi blimp. Oh no. That's a crime. If I was to give Tor some props right off the rip, I would say that the color palette, I do like the color palette on this version as opposed to the original. I do like the darker sky they've gone with. I do like that. But I think, as you guys have said, they haven't really changed much, have they? I think Luigi's Circuit is a good track as is, if you ask me. It might not be much except like U-turns. But I think U-turning in the rain, I don't know. It could be interesting. They could do something with this in 9. This has like maybe it's just my nostalgia. I really want this to get a good remake in 9. But yeah, they didn't really change much. It seems to be the same Luigi Circle we know and love and sometimes forget because there's other Luigi tracks because Luigi has his name on so many fucking tracks we forget all of them. There is Luigi, but did I get misinformed? Did someone spread misinformation in my live stream? Oh no. Someone spread misinformation. Someone ban him. Whoever was it, ban him. Ban whoever spread that misinformation. Should it be in Wave 6? Do you know what? I wouldn't mind. Actually. Although we do have Neo Bowser City that fits the whole, you know, driving in the rain sort of gimmick. 9, I could see them doing a bit more with this in 9. You know, like maybe for. I'm thinking. Hang on, what am I thinking? Let me think. You know, maybe because it's raining. Maybe instead in Mario Kart 9 they had like periodic thunder clouds or thunderbolts that hit the stage. Maybe on the final lap or something, the rain gets progressively worse. Or maybe there's fucking hurricanes that blow in. I don't know. Maybe they could just add something extra to give the rain a bit more pizzazz. You know, make us drive on the blimp. See, we got a couple of good ideas here. We got a couple of ideas. Make us drive into the airfield proper. I don't know. we instead there's a gliding segment where we actually have to fly into the Luigi's airfield proper, you know? It's a bit weird that this is set on an airfield, though. I only just noticed that now. Would I want this in 6 or 9? You know what? I feel like I could go either or. I feel like this is one of the first times where I could go either or. If this was in Wave 6, I'd be like, you know what? Let's see how it plays. If this is in 9, I'd be like, you know what? Let's see what they've added to it. What do you think, guys? I think I'm solid leaving it there. I'm not fussed either way. I'll leave it there. I missed the dead body outline from the original track had. Wait, hang on, dead body outline. Oh, I guess if you tilt your head sideways, it looks like that there's an arm there, a knee, a leg, an arm, and it's just without a head. I guess if you look at this kind of funny, it looks like a missing body outline. I don't know how you figured that one out. I've been playing this stage for years and I've never figured that one out, so good on you, I suppose. Good on you. Headless corpse. It's a good idea. As a fan of this circuit, I love this remake. I think something could happen. I think they could do something with this. A singular knee. It's so weird. I never noticed this. But sure. Good stuff. Good eye. You got an eye for creativity. But I'll leave it here. Either way, blood's an amputee. That's why Luigi made this stage. It was to honor his the dead brother of the Mario brothers, George. Rest in peace, George. What other stages? That Lakes? Oh, the cooler Daniel. Oh, we've already got Daniel in the BCP. We've already got Daniel. Do we also want, chat? Do we also want the cooler Daniel? All right, Mr. Game Explain. Give us the side by side, Mr. Game Explain. This time he's got the order backwards, unfortunately. So the regular gameplay's here. Tor's on the left. Have they done much with it? I'm a big fan of this. Just to, you guys have seen the Super Circuit tier list video, I'm presuming. Go watch it if you haven't after this. Big fan of this one. Big fan. So let's see if they've done it justice. I do like what they've done with the backgrounds. Like they moved the volcano to be a bit closer to you in Tor. Like the volcano's just right there, it's just imposing. I quite like that. Because it always seemed a bit too far away in the original. I wasn't too big in that. And you've got the turnaround bit here. They added a bit of verticality, which is quite nice. Oh, hang on. Gamers. Do my eyes deceive me? Hang on. Do my eyes deceive me, gamers? Look at the color of the time of day here. And look at, oh my god! Tor has a dynamic skybox. Oh my god! I'm in shock. I'm in absolute shock right now. Do you see how much nicer it looks when the stage kind of dynamically changes as it goes? Doesn't it look so much nicer? Yeah, doesn't it, Nintendo? Doesn't it? Fucking sunshit miles, bruv. Anyway. You got the jump at the end there, and then you make that big final U-turn, right? It seems like they did the Tor thing again of simplifying the map somewhat. I can't really say I'm too big on that, if you ask me, but interesting. I do like it. I do like the verticality they gave it. I do like the way the stage is presented more in the Tor version than the original. Do we need 2 Daniels though? Do we need 2 Daniels? We've already got Daniel. We've already got Daniel. You guys know him. You love him. We already got Daniel. He's right here. We already got him in the BCP. Do we need to call a Daniel? I would say no. Would be dope in Mario Kart 9. We don't need 2 Daniels. It gets confusing because you know what you have to start doing. You have to start like using the first initial their last name to refer to them. You know, you have to call one Daniel A and then Daniel J, and it gets really confusing because if you say Daniel and both of them turn around, then it gets all awkward. And it's like, I don't know. Like if I say Lakeside when I mean to say Riverside, I was like Lakeside. Yeah, I don't know. You can come to Mario Kart 9. You're invited to the cookout, just not the cookout that's coming in November. Check lap 2. Is lap 2 worth it? Oh, because lap 2 the lava, right? The fireballs. Are they actually a gimmick in Tor? Let's see. Because as if you guys aren't familiar, in the original game, in the second lap, the volcano explodes and molten rocks start falling onto the stage. Oh, they create craters in this one, eh? Oh, are they like tumbling down? Did I see them tumbling down as well? Like you can see them tumbling. Okay, interesting. So it's both a hazard and a like tricking thing. That's actually pretty neat. I think that's really, really cool. And then I'm guessing when you're turning around here, it's also a hazard too? Or do they just jump straight? I think they just jump straight over. That's pretty neat. I would like it if that section lasted a bit longer though. There's only like, what, 2 bits to really worry about? There's only 2 craters? I would have liked it if like, as you're progressing up the mountain more, there's a couple more craters maybe? Maybe? But I do like it as a concept though. Like it's both a hazard and a tricking area. It's quite nice. That's actually really creative. But I think my position still stays the same though. I think this would be dope in 9. Flesh out a bit more. Maybe add some of those turns you neglected in Tour because to make it simple. I think you could do it. Whoa, the worst volcano track. Whoa. Who's gonna tell him Grumble Volcano exists, right? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him, Chad? Who's gonna tell him? Yeah, it could be refined in 9. That's what I'm thinking. It could be refined in 9. Tour did a good job with this one, definitely. But I think they could do it just a bit more justice. A bit more justice, if you ask me. A bit more justice. So let's move on to the GameCube offerings. Let's go to Dino Jungle now. What have they done? I'm guessing it's mostly the same? Mostly the same from the original? Or at least from I'm guessing they took the 7 variant, right? Oh, he's got a giant mushroom. They've still got the alternate path off to the side there. I don't know, mate. I'm booming. I'm 100% booming. I'm willing to say I'm booming, chat. I really miss how lethal this shortcut was in the original. Like, taking this shortcut in the original was not for the faint of heart. Like, considering how fragile the controls were. If you moved even slightly left, you'd veer off the track. And this guy's just doing it fearlessly on a mobile device that'll keep him on the stage. I miss the good old days, goddammit. Urgh. So what do you guys think of like Dana Jungle as a whole? I always thought this was one of the upper end of good in Double Dash and 7. It's solid. It's not my favorite. I wouldn't say it's S tier, but definitely on the upper end of okay, I would say. The upper end of okay. Towards permanent smart, so yeah, it's just how it is. But I would say, do you know what? Have we had... Hang on, chat, I need you to help me with this one. Actually, no, you know what? I'll bring up all the... So have we, while I'm looking this up, chat, you tell me, have we had a jungle-themed track in the BCP? Have we had one? While I look it up real quick. Who's gonna figure it out faster, me or Google? Oh, I've already got all the tracks here. I beat you first. I guess Riverside Parks fits that MO. So do we need them? Do we need a second? I would say Riverside Park counts. Yeah, I was just seeing if there was another one other than Riverside. So do we need another jungle-themed track? Jungle? Probably not. I would say. I don't think we need it in Wave 6. And if you ask me personally, right? It was in Mario Kart 7, firstly, and secondly, I think there's other jungle-themed tracks you can remake, namely Donkey Kong Mountain. So on that basis, thank you, Dana Jungle. I appreciate your service, but thank you, but no thank you. You can stay right there, mate. You can stay right there. I'll leave it at that. So let's take the other one. Let's take the better of the 2 jungle tracks, shall we? Let's do it. Well, hang on. What the hell is Donkey Kong Jr.? Hang on. Is this a... What's this all about? Hey, yo, tour guys, explain. Explain this to me. What's going on here? What the hell is this? Is there a 2D sport? What the hell is this? That's a thing? Okay. Just a 3D looking sprite. That's funny. I like that. I wouldn't mind Donkey Kong Jr. making a comeback, you know? Put him in instead of Funky Kong just to piss everyone off. I don't know. I don't mind. Is it me or does this... Hang on. Is it me or is this section just a bit too flat? One thing I liked about the original is that this section's like really bumpy and gravelly. It's really flat here, isn't it? What's going on here? Look. You can see in the original here. Look, you get a nice shot of like the bumpiness of the road. It feels way Way too open and plain in this version. What is happening? What have you done, Tor? And then here they've like made it more sandy instead of like jungle. I don't know if I agree with like the color palette and like design changes like in terms of the aesthetics they've done. I don't know if I agree with that. There's a little bit of grass, but like I can't say I'm sold, I'm gonna be honest. And then the dreaded the bridge, they added like can you So okay, I'm gonna assume they only added these handlebars because of Mario Kart Tour. But I'm gonna assume if they were to remake this, you could still fall off the bridge. I do like the fact that the bridge is like rickety. And you can like trick off it. I do think that's kind of nice. But I kind of miss it in the original when like this bridge was like the stuff of nightmares. You know? Like if you were a lightweight character on this bridge, you were kind of just like screwed. I kind of missed that, if I'm being honest. Maybe I'm a nostalgia Andy, who knows? But yeah, if you can't fall off this bridge, I'm going to be very, very annoyed in Mario Kart if they do remake this. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know, chat. I'm actually a little upset. I'm actually a little bit upset. DK Mountain was like one of the best tracks in Mario Kart Double Dash, right? Bar none. And yet this feels like such a bare bones remake. Like, the mountain section just does not. It feels completely lifeless. And so does the like dissension down here as well. Look how they massacred my boy. I just like some of the stages. I like the design choices they've made. This one, no. I think I've seen a couple of you guys say DK deforestation. It definitely feels more like that. Lord have mercy on my soul. To be honest, I don't even know if I want this in 6, to be honest. I don't even know if I want this. And I don't even know if I want it in 9 either now. I don't even know, to be honest. Oh god, if these design changes end up being the standard place, then I don't know. I'm gonna say I do want it still in 9, but let's hope they revert back to the GameCube Wii version. Let's hope so, alright? Because if they're basing the remake, if they're basing the 9 remake that they might do off of Tour, it's gonna be a thorough disappointment. But if they base off of Wii and the original, this could be a DK museum. It's just a mountain. It's just a I'm so disappointed. This is one of my favourite tracks as a kid, and look what they've done. They've ruined it. DK Boneyard? Like, what is this? Spongy, why didn't you warn me? I'm upset, I'm crying. Can you guys see the tears coming from... I'm fuming right now. I'm so angry. Anyway. Let's move on, shall we? To Mushroom Bridge! Yeah, do that. They don't have the pipe shortcut, do they? They don't have the fucking... What's the point of having this giant pipe still here if I can't go in it, huh? What's the point, huh? Stupid game. Anyway. Is the mushroom car still... If you bump into it, you still get a mushroom? You still get a mushroom? You do! Oh, okay, they still got the mushroom car! Now, I'm waiting for it, chat. I'm waiting for the one bit. I'm not reading chat because I don't want you guys spoiling it for me. Can you still go up the bridge? I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the epic moment where they tell me whether I can go up the bridge. A Wiggler car's back. That's nice. Can I go? You can. Okay, they got the speed. Thank you. Praise the Lord, you can. Okay. Oh, actually, hang on. I do like, and if Tor is gonna have a with DK Mountain graphical L. With Tor though, I do like the way this bridge looks. Way better. This bridge looks so much nicer than the original. Oh my god, I love what they did with this bridge. 10 out of 10 bridge. I have to give you credit for that. Massive props for that. Now, let's answer the question as we usually do. Do I want it in Wave 6? We've had Moonview Highway and Shroom Ridge. Do we really need another traffic-based city course? No. As for Mario Kart 9, though, I don't want Mushroom Bridge. I want Mushroom City. So unfortunately, based on those two requirements, thanks, but no thanks. If it's gonna be if I'm gonna get a traffic city course in my 9, it's gonna be city, and we've already had too many traffic-based city courses in the BCP for me to want to put it in 6. If you ask me, what do you think, chat? What do you think? Let's get some takes. I like bridge, but city. Yeah, it's gotta be city, isn't it? It's gotta be city. Is a track I would love to see return soon. Maybe, but like, again, I would just rather City. City's never been remade before. Bridge had a half-baked life in DS at least, but City hasn't had anything. Give City some love. Motion Bridge is like a regular toast. It's fine, but I don't need it. Yeah, it's like toast, you know, like buttered toast, you know? Jam is right there. You know, you got chocolate spread, some Nutella. And that's what Mushroom Bridge is. Just give us City, anti-grav for the tunnel walls would be kind of cool. What, and if they were to remake this for 6? Wave 6? Could be. They could do something with it. As the same layout as SNES Mario Circle 1. Yeah, but SNES Mario Circle 1 doesn't have the Wiggler car. You're not really thinking, are you there, Bowser, dude? You kind of got owned there. You kind of got destroyed with facts and logic there, didn't you? But yeah, thank you, but no thank you, Mushroom Circle. Thank you, but no thank you. Should we move on to the DS now? Oh, guys, the DS. The DS was my childhood, guys. Don't you guys love my childhood? I'm 12 years old. This was my childhood. Anyway. Oh, hang on. They got the blue car. I didn't even notice this. They got the blue car from DS. Oh, that's so cool. Can we add this in Mario Kart 9 as well? Can we get the blue car? I love this. This is my favorite car in the DS. Actually, this was my exact Luigi setup. Big fan. Oh, okay. Here we go. Actually, this is quite interesting. What do you guys think of the new color palette? I quite like this color palette, but also like this color palette. I like them both. This is a weird instance where I really like them both. I like these colors look more satisfying, but I like the gloominess of the original. I could go with either. You know, I could go with either. I'm fine with either. You know, side grade, yeah, side grade. That's what I'm thinking. What do you think? It feels weirdly sad. I don't know. I kind of like the moonlight, you know, beckoning upon the mansion, but also like, you know, you only see 2 lights on the mansion. I like both takes, you know. You get the moonlit view of the dark mansion you're about to enter, or it's so dark you can't even see it at all, and the moon is barely peering through the tree line. I like both. I really like what they did so far. Good stuff. Let's see what they did with it. It should just be more of the same, right? Frenzy! Oh my god, the frenzy! Luigi commits terrorism in his own mansion. Jesus Christ. The ghost looks so charming out here. Oh, he went off course. I didn't know you were allowed to do that in Tour. They got that shortcut over there still. And here comes the mud section towards the end, which I famously thought was blood in my DS tier list video. I thought it looked like blood when I was a kid. I just told everyone in my class it was blood. It's a simple segment, but I quite like. I think it's simple, effective. Brown sauce. That was funny. Do I want it in 6 though, or do I want it in 9? We already have a ghost themed track, right? We have Boo Boo Lake, right? We have Boo Lake. Do we have any other ghost themed tracks in the booster course? I don't think, right? It's just Boo Lake, right? It's just Boo Lake. Luigi's Mansion. I think 9 would be a good shout for it. I do think 9 would be a good shout for it. I think it's... I did say earlier, I don't understand the people in chat who are saying a track is too simple to be in the final wave, but I think I kind of get it when I see Luigi's Mansion DS. I wouldn't mind this track in the Shell Cup of a new Mario Kart game, but I think this one's maybe a bit too simplistic. Just a bit too simplistic, I would say. It's fun though, but again, as a Wave 6 track though, one of the 3, maybe 4 retros we'll get, I don't think it'll fit the billing exactly. I don't think it fits the billing, but I wouldn't mind this in 9. It'd be dope. I'll take it. I'll take it with me. I'll drive in Luigi's Mansion. I'll take off my shoes before I go in the house because I'm a normal human being and that's what we do. Can't believe some people don't do that. Unbelievable. He's got carpeted floors, okay? You can't be tracking mud with your dirty shoes on the carpeted floor. You can't be doing that, chat. That's just rude. That's just very, very rude. Next we've got probably one of the most forgettable tracks in the series, if you ask me. I don't know about you, chat. We have got, oh my god, Funky Kong in the flame car. Where will he drive next? What do you think, chat? Who is a DK Pass fan? W track what? My beloved. DK Pass is peak mounted. DK Pass rules. Put it in 9W. But oh, see, the chat box is going so much faster now. I pissed everyone off. Oh my lord. All right. If you ask me, from the original, I'll pass. Let's, I was too busy looking at chat, so I didn't see if they actually changed anything, so let me go back a bit. You've still got those snowmen, which obviously now if you hit into them, you get points, but I imagine if they were to remake it for 6 or 9, they'd revert it back. Snowballs perilously rolling down the mountain as always. The music's quite nice though, right? It's got a nice jingle to it. But it looks like it's just more of the same, right? Looks like it's just more of the same from the original. When it comes to DK Pass, a 2020 glider? Hang on. So I've seen so many of you guys in the chat say, "Oh my god, Musty, Mario Kart Tour is so bad. It's so bad." Can you get a 2020 glider in Mario Kart 8? Didn't think so, losers. Didn't think so. Should it be in 6? We've already had DK Summer as our snow track. No. Should it be in 9? When it comes to ice tracks, personally, I'm rooting for Mount Wario to make a grand comeback. So, if you ask me, I would like to humbly apologize to the DK Pass fanatics in chat. Thank you, but no thank you. You can stay right there as far as I'm concerned. You can just have a nice vacation. You can have a nice vacation. No! No! So, man, it is what it is. I don't want it in 6 because we've already had DK Summit, and I don't want it in 9 because I want Matt Wario to make a comeback, you know? So, it is what it is, Chief. It's nothing personal. It's just a live stream. Let's move on to the next one, though. Oh, here we go, gamers. It's the one. It's the one. Okay, what do we think of the track? Airship Fortress. Now, of course, the big debate, the big drama that's been going on in my community. Where do we stand on the skybox question? Does it bother you? Does it not bother you? Let me hear some takes, chat. Let me hear some takes. If you ask me personally, it bothers me quite a bit. I liked it when the Airship Fortress was, in fact, in the air, and it wasn't parked outside Bowser's Castle like it is now. What would you say? What would you say, guys? Airship Goatress 6 and 9 definitely has to be in. Overrated. Okay, you know what? Quick. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put you in the troll tier in my chat. You know, there's like certain chat members where I'm like, I'm not gonna take your opinion seriously because I know you're just trolling. I think you're one of them. Quick. You like DK Pass and you hate Airship Fortress. I don't know. Quick. You're quickly becoming a troll. A troll. If I do say so myself. It bothers me. Warship Fortress. Dark Miles way better. Purple is better. Love the lava, says Damn Beaver. Airship Fortrix. It's fine. Skybox really bothers me. DS Skybox better. It's another lava track now, which is the problem. Needs to be in 9. It has to be one of the 3. Oh, we'll get to that when we get to that. That's not the discussion we're having right now. It has to be. It became a lava track, which is so annoying theme-wise. Yeah, definitely. Airship Fortress, I like it, but it's not S like people say. A good A+. I don't know, Thomas. I think you're trying to be different. Thomas out here trying to be the main character in my live stream, you know. All right, Thomas. I see you there, Mr. Thomas the Tank Engine. Anyway, let's go on to it, shall we? So Spongy also said there have been minor additions, large visual changes and minor additions. Obviously, we know what the large visual changes are. It's grounded. It's a warship fortress instead of an airship fortress because it's on the bloody ground now. You still got sorry, someone in chat. There's like 100 of you guys here for some reason, right? Hello, nice to have you all here. I said in my tier list, my original Mario Kart DS tier list, these were Monty Moles, and like so many people were mad at me because apparently they're not Monty Moles. What are they actually called? I want to get these right. Rocky Wrench. Thank you. So the Rocky Wrenches are still here. There were so many people that were upset with me. I'm like, I'm sorry guys, I didn't know. I thought it was just Monty Mole fellas. Anyway, and then we go down here, and then hang on. Sorry guys, are we interrupting something here? What the? Hang on. Hey, can we just park the car up here and just have a drink with the lads? Are you seeing this? There's like a dartboard. There's like a couple of chairs. Like, yo, Airship Pub? Let me in. Let me the fuck in, homie. I don't want to race anymore. Look, they've even got someone the other. Look at that. Oh my god, that looks so nice though, doesn't it? It almost makes up for the skybox. Chat, imagine. Purple skybox, Shy Guy bar. Nintendo, please? That'd be phenomenal. You gotta do it now. That is such a nice, that's such a nice charming bit of theming to add to it. I love it. I actually really love it. That's such a charming addition. And then you take the cannon to the castle bit. You do the big U in. I think that's it, right? I don't think there's anything else they added. Yeah, it's just the big U-turn and that's kind of it. Okay. Now, as you know, chat, as you know, I am a massive fan of Airship Fortress. I am one of the many people who put it in S tier. Do I want it in 6? I actually wouldn't mind it in 6. But, do you know what? It's going to be one of my 3 that has to be in Mario Kart 9. Give me freedom, give me fire, give me airship, or I will retire! Am I right, chat? Am I right? Give me airship! Give me airship! Give it now! Give me airship, or I'll froth my brow! Give me airship! Give it to me today! Or, as Lord will know, I'm certainly not gay. Give me Airship Fortress. It has to be there. It has to be there. I swear to God. I'm so upset with everyone. What do you think, guys? I'd love it in 9, but it was remade in 7. It was. Shouldn't, but who said that? Pethak. Shouldn't that tell you just how much I love this track, though? Shouldn't that tell you how consistently fantastic this track is? It was in 9. It was in 7, which again, as I've said, tends to be like the weird cutoff point for me. And I still want it back again. Isn't that a testament to how fantastic this stage is? I think it is. I think it should be. And it has been a decade. 7 was 12 years ago. Exactly. 7 was 12 years ago. So if it's one of my 3 that I'm putting in my give me freedom, give me fire tier. And I think that's the end of the DS tracks. Now here we go, guys. Oh, the Mario Kart Wii. Oh, my childhood, guys. It was Mario Kart Wii. Oh, I woke up on Christmas morning at when I was 5 years old and had a copy of Mario Kart Wii just sitting there. Is this your Mario Kart, chat? Is this your Mario Kart? Is this your childhood Mario Kart? You're young'uns. You've got so many more years ahead of me. But here we go. This is going to be the... No, actually, you know what we're going to do? Do you know what we're going to do? We'll save this one for last. This one's the controversial one. You know, I'm going to clickbait you guys. We're saving this one for last. Instead, we're going to go to the... Oh, man. I made a lot of enemies. I made a lot of enemies in my Mario Kart Wii video 2.5 years ago when I said I just was not a fan of Daisy Circuit. It's been 2.5 years, chat. I've done a lot of growing up, you know. I've got a fiance instead of a girlfriend now. Planning to move out my mum's place finally. You know, I live in London. Rent is astronomically high. Have I changed my opinion? Let's see what Tor's done. First of all, the color palette. I do love the blue road they've gone with. I do like it. The blue. Big fan of that. The beginning bit largely the same. Have you got the stairs? Oh, you do have the shortcut there, but it's blocked by a piranha plant this time. Hang on. Oh, sorry, chat. We've got to back it up. We've got to back it up again. Hang on. Is that gold? Is that gold PT Piranha? What the fuck? What even is Mario Kart Tour? Jesus Christ. What is this game? Bloody hell. At some point, I'm gonna do, brother. In the future, I'm gonna do like a video. I want to do like a video at some point in the future where it's like, for someone who's a new player in 2023, is playing Mario Kart Tour worth it? Because I want to go in like mostly blind, but just seeing some of the things from Tour in this stream alone, I'm convinced I have to give it a try now. I'm just kidding. Some of the skins and outfits and designs they've got are just wacky. They're very, very wacky in this game. You have the Daisy Luigi statues, obviously. But I'm thinking, is this mostly the same? Would you say? Mostly the same. You got the traffic cones. The most interesting hazard of all, piss PT. True. I do like this, though. I do like the trees here and the shrubbery over the fence here. I do quite like that. It's mostly the same, but I do like the color changes. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the color changes, I would say. Skybox sucks, you'd say? It's less... I think the skybox is more, like, refined, I would say. I would disagree, actually. This one just looks kind of mostly orange, but this one kind of like, it's got orange with tinges of it. This one looks more realistically like a sunset. And as a result, it's like more believable as a setting, I would say. Because like it's orange, obviously with the sunset, but it's also got bits of blue as the sun, you know, because as the sun is setting, the blue of the night sky sets in. I quite like that. I quite like the color palette on this one a lot better, I would say. As a stage, though, am I going to make more enemies? Am I going to make more enemies with this one? Would I want it back in 6? We've already had Daisy Cruiser, though. We've already had Daisy Cruiser, champ. I don't think it's coming back in 6. I don't think it's coming back. Do I want it in 9, though? Am I going to make some enemies? Am I going to make some enemies? If you ask me, though, I think... I don't know. I feel like this track could be given a new lease of life. I'm not sold. Based on its original incarnation, I'm not sold. But... I do believe Nintendo could win me over with Daisy Circuit in the future. If they maybe add a little something. I don't know what they would add. I don't have any ideas off the top of my head. I don't have any ideas of what they could add. Just give it that little extra something, you know? I want something else to win me over. The stage does look lovely. It looks fantastic. It looks nice. That's not enough to win me over, though. It might have won some of you guys over, but not me. Not this raggedy old man. Remember, this isn't my Mario Kart, guys. I was a grizzly old man by the time I played this. I was the ripe old age of 12 when I played this. Oh, man. Anyway, let's move on to the next stage, shall we? One that I was a big fan of. I was a big fan of this one. A big fan. Dry Awoobins. What do we think of Dry Awoobins? What do we think? I think this guy can't drive. Let's see. Color palette, it looks more saturated, it looks more like bold, the colors are more popping out a bit, but mostly the same. You can't really change much when it comes to deserts. I'm looking for the inside bit. The inside bit is what makes Dry Awoobins the best one of the best ones. Do you still have the trick? Okay, so you don't have the trick in order to avoid the sand in the tour version. Okay, where's this guy? Where's this guy? I don't want to comment on your driving, Mr. Joshua, but brother, man. Oh, brother. Does the sand still fill up in the tour version? Although, even if this was to be remade, I'm almost certain they'd bring back that gimmick, right? Sure, they'd have to, right? They'd have to. They'd have to. There's no... Even if they forgot it in the tour version, they would have to bring... It does fill up? Okay, it does fill up. That's good. It does very slightly. I'm almost certain in... I'm going to be nice and just assume that they would do it justice. But Dry Ruins, do we need more desert tracks in my BCP? I don't know. I don't know, if I'm being honest. As for Mario Kart 9, though, I think desert is, as we said, I think it's one of the themes they usually use. So if they are going to bring back a desert stage, I'd rather it be Dry Ruins. I'd rather it be Dry Ruins. That or Bone Dry Dunes. I'd rather you didn't, if I'm going to be honest, Nintendo, if I could talk to you, I'd rather you didn't bring back a desert track. Desert tracks generally suck. But if you had to, we'll take Dry Ruins. Well, there's another contender right here, to be honest. And let's go to the final. Oh, gamers. Oh, yes. Oh, man. I remember being 5 years old when I played Wii Rainbow Road. Oh, man. Oh, I love this stage. Oh, man. When I played it for the first time when I was a kid, it was so good. Oh, my God. Now, when Spongy said, namely visual changes for this one. And as you can very clearly see, what do you think, chat? What do you think? Let's get some takes. I'm going to read the chat for this one. What do you think of the more darker color palette they've used for this one over the more lighter one for this one? What would you say? What would you say? Are you annoyed? Is it hashtag not your childhood? Or is it just as good? For me, I would say it doesn't bother me personally, but I could see why it would bother you. If a lot of people in the chat are saying, I hate this, I can understand it. If you're asking me, though, not particularly. Like, it's not as good, but I'm not about to start a riot over it, you know? I'm not about to start a riot. I'd maybe, like, I'd provide sandwiches for you guys as you rioted, you know? I'd bring water bottles and sandwiches, but I don't think I would join in I wouldn't be grabbing a sign and a pitchfork, you know? That's how I stand on it. I'd bring you guys some Uber Eats, but that's kind of it. So what do you think, chat? What do you think? Let's scroll back up to the top. I generally put out the pastel in the Wii, but the space itself looks amazing. What the hell's with the rails? I like the Wii version, but no Nintendo, they'll change again after Wave 6. You think so? Big faith in the big N. I like both, honestly. Wii's pastels, but I like how vivid the tour ones look. Side grade, interesting. I prefer the Mario Kart Wii colors. It's better, but it should be in Wave 6. Interesting. Doesn't bother me personally. Okay. I love the stage, though. I don't think we'd absolutely need it after we got Mario Kart 7 Rainbow Road. I think that's probably one of the more... That's probably the next question I was going to ask you, chat. Even though we've had 7 Rainbow Road, do you still want Wii Rainbow Road in the BCP? That's the question we gotta ask ourselves, really. That's the ultimate question we need to ask ourselves. Do we really still want this stage? Do we really still want this stage? Someone turned off the lights. They have to remove the railings and the ramp. I'm sure they would. I'm sure they'd remove some of them. Yes, a bunch of you guys saying yes. A bunch of you guys saying you'd rather it now over Mario Kart. I think that's where the big debate comes from, doesn't it? I think that's where the big debate is gonna be. I would say. Because if you ask me, what are the Rainbow... Hang on, here we go. What Rainbow Roads have not made a comeback yet? So basically, Game Boy Advance Rainbow Road and Wii Rainbow Road, right? If I'm not mistaken, chat, you can correct me. Please do if I'm wrong. I don't want to be wrong. And DS. Okay, so it's DS. So it's DS, GBA, GameCube as well. Oh, shit. So there's 4. So it's DS, GameCube, GBA, Wii. If we had Wii... in the BCP, right? That would leave 3 more left. That would leave GCN, GBA, and DS. Now, personally, I'm not that big on DS's Rainbow Road. And I'm not too big on GameCube's Rainbow Road. 9 should be GBA. 9 needs to have GBA or GCN. I want GCN or Wii in this one. And then the other would be in the next. Save GCN for 9. I'm surprised that a lot of you guys are saying you want the GameCube one in 9. I think the GameCube one kind of sucked, if I'm being honest. If I want a Rainbow Road in 9, it's got to be GBA. But do I really want another Rainbow Road in this game, though? Do I really want another one? You know what? I'm gonna be a centrist. I'm gonna be lame, guys. I'm gonna be lame. And I'm gonna be a centrist. I'm fine with either. You know, if it's gonna be in Wave 6. Fine. If it's gonna be in Mario Kart 9, even better. I'd like to have a bold take and stake my claim. I'm just gonna be a boring centrist and sit in the middle. I want to sit on that fence and I want to sit on it proud. What are you saying there? Pog, either way, fair enough. If they bring back a Rainbow Road, then save Wii for 9, otherwise bring it back in 6. That's what I'm saying, right? If they decide not to choose it in Wave 6, I want it to be the starring Rainbow Road in 9. That's what I would say. If it's in 6, fair enough. If it's not, it has to be in 9. 100%. It would be up here, basically. But we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. So let's go on to, oh my god. Is this, oh, I remember being 5 years old, chat, and I got Mario Kart 7 on Christmas for my 6th birthday. Any Mario Kart 7ers in chat? Any Mario Kart 7ers? Since the Mario Kart 7 tracks have largely been unchanged, according to my chief researcher, Spongy, this section probably isn't going to take too long. But I'm going to cover both Cheap Lagoon and Daisy Hills at the same time, since I think they both serve largely the same purpose, I would say. Which is, I think it's very clear that... Hang on. Whoops. Too many tabs. I think it's very, very clear that Daisy Hills was supposed to be like the proper gliding tutorial, and Cheap Lagoon was supposed to be the proper underwater tutorial. So, I think we're just going to quickly glide past the pair of these. Do you like the pun? That was totally intentional and not on accident, by the way. We're going to glide and just swim right past these. And, you know what? Thank you, but no thank you for the both of them. I'll see you guys later. So I don't really want to spend any more time talking about these, if I'm being honest. But then we go on to one that is actually worth talking about. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, yes. Shy Guy Bazaar. Yes. My beloved. Firstly, the color palette. I do like the purple bluish hue that the original went for. But I actually really like this color scheme too. I like it. I like them both. Side grade, what do you think, Jack? Upgrade, downgrade, side grade? I'm going with side grade. I like this one. I like this one a lot. This one, I don't know, there's something about this color scheme. I like it. I like it. Side grade, you think? I'm thinking so too. I'm thinking so too. Frenzy! Oh my god, he's doing a frenzy again! Shy Guy Bazaar is easily underrated. You know, I wouldn't say Shy Guy Bazaar is underrated. I'd say it's correctly rated. You know? I'd say most people know this track is good. I think most people have to ignore the track, forget it exists. I think most people know Shy Guy Bazaar is one of the good ones, you know? Along with, like, Piranha Plant Slide and Neo Bowser City and Rainbow Road. It's one of the good ones. I wouldn't say it's underrated. Have they got the Shy Guys on the magic carpets at the end? Do they? They do have it in the tour version. Well done, tour. Well done, tour. I'm a big fan of that. This is going to be another one, chat. This is going to be another one for me. I'm not going to lie to you. Give me freedom. Give me fire. Give me Shy Guy Bazaar, or I will retire. Give me freedom. Give me fire. Shy Guy Bazaar, or we will retire. Put it in Mario Kart 9, Airship Fortress, and Shy Guy Bazaar. I want it back. I want it back. Give it back to me. I just think it's just a well-designed, simple beginner track. I really like it. It's just fun. It's just a fun track to play. Put it at the end of Shell Cup and call it a day. I want it. I want it back. I want it back. I want you to make a comeback. That's what I want. That's what I want. I prefer Dry Ruins. See, for me, it's like, if they're not going to go Shy Guy Bazaar, they have to go Dry Ruins. If they go, so one of these two. But if you're asking me right now, it has to be Bazaar. It has to be Bazaar. Runes would be second best. And if they bring back Yoshi Desert, I'm just going to fucking cry. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to cry big manly tears. Is this going to be another quick skip, chat? Is this going to be another quick skip? You guys aren't going to be too angry at me, are you? You're not going to be too mad at me. If I just quickly... You guys are cool, right? If I just quickly just, you know... If I just quickly slap this here. You guys are fine with that, right? Any objections? Any objections? Any? Any at all? Move along, move along. Are we good? Are we good, chat? Any... No one's gonna get mad at me, right? No one's gonna get mad? Skip? Okay, we're good. Just double checking. I didn't want it to be one buzz. I didn't want it to be a rocky wrench in the chat, you know? Yelling at me. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on to another. I think this one's underrated. I think it's fair to say this one's underrated. Because even Spongy, even the hit chat member Spongy, even my Mario Kart tour engineer Spongy, in his hit video, when he made a video on this similar topic I'm streaming on, even he said he forgot about this track. And to be honest, I did too. But then when I played Mario Kart 7 for the tier list stream, it's actually a good one. This is actually one of the good ones. This is an underrated classic, I would say. This is an underrated classic. What do we think, chat? What do we think of Warrior's Galleon, Warrior's Shipyard? It's the same name, by the way. So if you see me calling it Shipyard or Galleon, it's the same shit. They just did the thing where it's two different names. You know what I mean? You know, Shipyard's great. It's always goated. Wario W, classic. It's actually really good. Pikio Galleon, really solid for sure. Wario Galleon, underrated. Always love this track. It's alright. Could be in either. Hood classic, underrated. Could be nice in 9. What's your preferred name? What, Galleon or Shipyard? I like Galleon. Just sounds cooler to say, you know? Like Galleon. I like the way that word just sounds. Shipyard or Shipwreck, or whatever. I think this person labeled it Shipwreck in the timestamp. You can see it down there. You called it Shipwreck. I think that's wrong. I don't think that's the right name. But Galleon just feels cooler to say, right? It's a bit like how Neo Bowser City just, because it's got the word Neo in it. The word Neo just sounds really cool. I like the word Neo, so Neo Bowser City. Rock Mountain, I think that's just self-explanatory, right? But let's move on before we get bogged down in this. Wario Shipyard? Do you know what? How many underwater tracks do we already have? We have Boo Lake, I guess, could count as an underwater track since like half of it is submerged underwater. You got Amsterdam Drift, part of that is underwater. Cuba Cape has an underwater section. There isn't really predominantly a track that has like underwater as its theme, though, is it? Like underwater is its theme. Like Boo Lake, you go underwater, but I would classify it as a ghost track, you know? And Amsterdam Drift, again, you go underwater, but it's a tour city. I'm clarifying it's a tour city track. Daisy Cruise has an underwater section, but again, I don't really call it an underwater track, you know? Should Shipyard make a comeback? You know what? I'd be fine with either. I'd be fine with either way. If this is going to be in a 6, I'm okay with that. If this is going to be 9, I'm also okay with that. I like it. I like Wario Shipyard. It's a certified classic. I don't think it gets a lot of the... Did you guys see that motorbike? Jesus. I don't think it gets a lot of the plaudits it deserves. I think it's a good one. I think it's a really good one. I like it. I like it a lot. Solid. Solid stuff. And then what comes after that? Then we get to, oh boy. Oh no. This is gonna be another one of those ones, isn't it? This is gonna be another one of those ones, isn't it, chat? Oh no. You guys are gonna yell at me. You guys are gonna yell at me again, aren't you? Oh no. Who is it? Who is it? Name yourselves, chat. Reveal yourselves in the chat. Who is a Ice World truther? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Come on. I know there's got to be some of you guys here. Who are you? Really good ice track, actually. I love this track and I've done this here. I don't care if I'm wrong. It's okay, exactly. It's a fixer-upper. I think that's probably the right way to think about it. Do you know what disappoints me, though, right? I feel like this is a stage that was just kind of an ice stage, that they just put the word Rosalina in front. Like, what part of the stage really feels like it's Rosalina's? If you're gonna stick someone's name on a track, at least give him a billboard in the background, do you know what I mean? Like, the observatory's back there. You see it for like a fraction of it. Look, like there? And then you got her observatory like that. It's bootleg. See, someone said it. It's bootleg Frozen. And also, can we give a big thank you in the chat to Sean Richardson, who has just subscribed on YouTube, is joined the members, the Musquire Royal Guard. Thank you so much for that, Sean. Thank you very much. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Big W's. Thank you very much. The first member of the Sir Musty Royal Guard. Thank you. Thank you, Sean. Thank you very much. Much love for you. I mean, much love to that. Much love. Appreciate that. What do you think, Sean? What do you think of this one? What do you think of it? See, the first one with a green name. How does that green name look? Thank you very much, Sean. You're one step closer to quitting my job and talking about a baby Mario Kart game for full time. Wouldn't that be fun, huh? Wouldn't that be one to tell my employer? Anyway, as for if you're asking me about Ice World, though, should it be in Wave 6? Do you know what? This might be quite unpopular. I wouldn't mind if this came back in 6. I wouldn't mind it. I don't know. Am I bugging? Am I bugging on have we had any ice track? We've had Summit. We've had Snowland. I feel like I'm bugging a little. I actually wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't want it in 9 though. 9 is Mount Wario. 9 is a 100% Mount Wario. If it came back in 6 though, I actually wouldn't mind this. It would be solid enough. You know? I think it could work. I think it could work, chat. What do you think? What do you think? I think it could work. Suits the Spiny Cup. Yeah, I think so. Merry Mountain. Merry Mountain doesn't count. Merry Mountain is fucking boring. Like, yeah. I'm sorry, Jay. It's so fucking boring, dude. I legitimately forgot Merry Mountain was a map. It's so fucking boring. No one plays Merry Mountain. There's like that one person in like the tier list video that you can see where he was like a Merry Mountain true fan. I just felt bad for him because I was just like, brother, man, what are you smoking and where can I get some? It's so bad. I don't even want to talk about it. But let's get on to the final tour retro of the bunch. Let's get to Bowser Castle 7 variant. What has Mario Kart Tour done? I don't think Mario Kart Tour has done much for this. What do you guys think? So let's get some takes from the chat. What do you guys think about 7's Bowser Castle? I think this is definitely one of the better Bowser Castles. But if they're gonna remake a Bowser Castle, I've already got 2 that they'd rather do. You know, I've already got 2 of them, right? 3 and 4 from I think a GBA one needs to come back, right? The GBA Bowser Castle have been horribly neglected. And if you're asking me right now, I don't think it has enough for me to want to put it alongside them. So, for example, if I was to put this along here, right, I'm essentially telling you I'd rather BC 3 and 4 from GBA or 7's Bowser Castle to make a comeback, which that's not true. I'd rather one of these 2 made a comeback, specifically 4 more, I would say. 7 Bowser Castle, though? I don't think so. But, that being said, though, I think it would suit Wave 6. I think it would definitely suit Wave 6 a bit more, if I do say so myself. I think this is fun enough. I think it's fun and interesting enough to suit Wave 6. Don't you think, Chair? I think it would. I think it would. The fact that it's a Bowser Castle with the underwater section is unique. Yeah, I quite like that. I always thought that was one of the... Look, like this visual. Look at this visual of like Bowser Castle 7 with those underwater flame pellets. It looks really cool, doesn't it? It looks really, really cool, and I like it. I like it a lot. DS Bowser Castle for 9. I think DS Bowser Castle would be a good shout, but not quite. No, I'd rather a GBA one. The GBA has been horribly neglected, if you ask me. And if you had to ask me right now, chat, I think this is where, in terms of tour retros, this is where I stand. Because we all know that tour retro, like, they're borrowing Wave 5 from the tour tracks, right? So I know someone in the chat kept yelling, "Where's Toad's Factory, Musty? Where's Toad's Factory?" Toad's Factory's not in tour, so it's not going to come back for Wave 6. We know that. We know that. I think we might do another stream at some other point for, like, predictions as a whole, like, for, like, Mario Kart 9 as a whole. I think I've already done roasting your retro picks, but we could do another one of those. But I think when it comes to all the tour retros, I think this is where I stand. There's none of them where, like, I'm so gung-ho about them being on 6. I need them there. I don't think there's any I need them. But if Bowser Castle 7, Bowser Castle 2 GBA, Ice World, and lots of Bowser Castle. Just make a Bowser Castle Cup. That's basically what I'm saying right now. Shipyard, Rainbow Road, and Luigi Circuit. I wouldn't mind in 6 or 9 if you ask me. And then these lot I think would be dope for 9. I think these would be good contenders. And then these two, I think, have to be in 9. I don't want them in 8. I don't want them in Wave 6. I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed if they're in Wave 6, because I want them to be saved for 9. Purple Skybox, Shy Guy Pub. That's what I'm saying. That's my take. And someone said, what about the Tour Originals? I've not played Tour. When it comes to Tour tracks, I prefer to just wait for them to be in the Mario Kart 8 before I talk about them. I don't play Mario Kart Tour. And frankly, I don't really want to, if I'm being honest. I'll just wait for them to come into a Wave 6. I'm not going to review the tour tracks. What about you guys? You guys tell me. What do you think of Madrid? I think Madrid is the newest track, right? So you guys tell me. This is the part where you guys get to tell me, you know? Well, I take a drink real quick. What do you guys think of them? And then there's what? The other two, a tour original. Is there like a tour original that's going to come back? Hang on, where's my... Is there a tour original that's going to come back, chat? You can tell me about? I don't know, I don't play cringe. True! The stadium's cool, I haven't played Tour in months. I've never played. PPC is coming. Piranha Plant Cove. Piranha Plant Cove is an underwater track set in ruins. It's the sole reason why Warriors Galleon cannot come back. We could have 2, maybe, who knows? that'd be quite funny. Then Piranha Plant... Wait, is it 2 Piranha Plant tracks? Are these 2 different tracks, or like, is it like the... Are you guys doing the Mario Kart 7 thing, where it's like 2 names for the same track in different regions? Is that what we're doing right now, or are they actually 2 different tracks? There's actually 2 of them? Interesting. I thought you were doing the... I thought you were doing the Mario Kart 7 thing. Robert Cove and Pipeline are 2 of the regions. Got it. So basically, we're going to have what? Madrid, what's the other one? Rome, I think? Those 2 Piranha Plant stages, and then 4 retros, right? So from this list, if I was to pick the 4 retros, right? I would, what's it? Bowser Castle 3, Luigi Circuit, Ice World, Rainbow Road? Do you think that could probably happen, right? Luigi Circuit, Ice World, SNES Bowser Castle 3, Wii Rainbow Road, right? That could work. I think that could work. I think that'd be pretty solid, actually. Although, as I said, I would rather Wii was in 9, if I'm being honest, but I think that could work. I think that I would be happy with that wave. So Rome, what's it? Rome Avanti, I think it's called? Rome Avanti, Madrid Drive, Piranha Plant Cove, Piranha Plant Pipeway, or Piranha Plant, what's it? Piranha Plant Pipeline, Piranha Plant Pipeline, Wii Rainbow Road, GBA Luigi Circuit, Rosalina Ice World, SNES Bowser Castle 3. I think at least 1 SNES and 1 GCN I could... Oh, based on the data leaks or whatever it is. So what would it be then? DK Mountain? It's gonna be DK Mountain, isn't it? Oh fuck! If it's DK Mountain, I'm gonna be so upset. Oh no, Georgie, why did you tell me? Why did you tell me for this? Why did you tell me? You lot think any BCP tracks will be in 9? What do you mean? Any BCP tracks will be in 9? I don't think so. No. And then here's another question we can ask real quick, right? Do you think any of the tour cities? I think I asked this when I did the retro picks streams. Those 3 streams that you guys can see. Some of you guys have said yes. Some of you guys said no. What do you think? Do you think the tour cities? Think some of them will still be retros in 9? Personally, I don't really see it happening. If you ask me, I don't really think so. If they were to bring back 1, maybe 2, I guess which ones could they do? Hang on, they could do what? maybe they could do some of the remixes, I guess. I don't know. I really hope so. You really hope so, Sean? Like, which ones would you rather come back? Vancouver, Singapore, and Athens are popular. Singapore would be a good shout. I don't know. Maybe it's because like so many of the tour cities are just kind of mid. So I'm just like, I've had enough. I don't want any more of it, to be honest. I think one person. Oh, I saw someone actually say this. We didn't mention this before. I saw someone say if they were going to do a booster course 2, they could base it on the remix tracks. I don't know what the remix tracks are because I've never played Tour. What do you guys think though? If there's Tour Randies in chat, what do you guys think? They mainly base the second booster course pass on the remixes. They remake any Tour ones. Should be the originals. Yeah, obviously. I'm not really counting the originals in that regard. I'm mainly referring to the Tour cities, not the Tour originals. Yeah, Ninja Hideaway, Yoshi's Island, they could make comebacks, I think, and they could do. Or just a playlist of them. Maybe some other stream. I've talked about Mario Kart enough for now. They are mid, but would work. See, I think it's because I think even you said it in your notes, Sponge. I think even you said it. Hang on. You even said the remix tracks aren't really that worth it. So I was just like, let's see. They said tour tracks that take SNES tracks environment, give them new layout, adding them in case, but don't expect much from them. You wrote that in your own notes, Sponge. You wrote that in your own notes, you silly goose. With the battle mode, I don't know. Someone said a battle course pass, and I'm just like, I don't know. Not really. Hang on. Remix tracks or regular track? Yeah, as we mentioned there. Yeah. Remix Choco Island. Is there actually any like good remix track? Like if I had to watch one right now, chat, which one would you pick? Which one would you pick? If I had to watch one, I want to watch one. I don't want to watch too much tour because I want to keep myself relatively tour free, if you ask me. Honestly, if they ever had some balls to do, I'd love to see them add some of the arcade Mario Kart. I've seen a couple of people say that, Travis. The arcade GP tracks, that would be a... I've not played a lot of the arcade GP because the arcade near me has Mario Kart, but like it's always shut down and needing repairs, which is really annoying. I don't like it. You know what? I will let Sponge. Sponge is the ambassador. Spongy, you are my tour ambassador. In the Mario Kart gang, Spongy, could you please link me the one tour remix track I need to watch? Some people in chat are saying, what, remix Mario Circuit 1, remix Rainbow Road would be kind of funny. Link me one in the Mario Kart and I'll watch it. Spongy's got you covered, guys. Arcade tracks are visually cool, but they play super boring. Well, I think the arcade tracks could be a good baseline, don't you think, Bowser, dude? I think, like, as in, you could take their general layouts, you could take their general themes, maybe add a couple of cool things to it, you know? I think it could work as a good baseline, because I don't think the tour tracks, I don't think the arcade tracks are supposed to be complex by design, really. It's an arcade, it's supposed to be for casuals. So I think they could add more to it. But that was fun, wasn't it? Anyway, yeah, if we're gonna, as I've said, I've seen a couple people say, what about Toad Factory? If Toad Factory was a tour retro, where is it? Where's Toad Factory? If it was a tour retro, it would be up here without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, that's not mince words about it, but it's not a tour retro, so it's not come back. I think the arcade tracks could work. Right, Sponge. First one is this. Okay, so Sponge has recommended I watch. I've never seen any of the tour remix tracks, but he's recommending me I watch Remix Rainbow Road all variants. For some reason, I can't click the link and just have it link over, so I'll just have to do this then. Let's do this, Chan. Let's pause my music. Here we go. All right. Remix Rainbow Road all variants. Let's have a brief look at this, shall we? So immediately you go and like there's like it's different. It feels different. Like, you're driving like the other way. It looks like you're driving backwards so far. Glider ramp. Wait, is that it? Is it just 2 gliders and that's it? What the? Is that it? And then you loop back around and do it again? Is this what Tour considers content, yeah? What is this? This is something, what is this? Do you know what? And the worst part is, I actually really hate gliding death pits as a hazard. Like, I don't mind certain hazards, but do you know when you're gliding across a pit, you get hit and you fall down, right? The kid has to like either takes you all the way back, in which case you're fucked, right? Or he brings you all the way forward, and he's so slow compared to everyone gliding, you lose so many places. So either way, you're really screwed. I hate gliding death pits as like a hazard mechanic. I don't really like that too much. So the fact that this Rainbow Road is just that. Oh, what a silly little game. Please watch the others. Yeah, should I? All right. So this is it. Lap 2, right? I can just skip? Okay. I see this is remix number 2, I see. So you play this before. I don't want to watch all of them today, Sponge. I'll just watch this one, okay? Frenzy! Oh my god, frenzy moment! Oh my god! Okay, the stage is kind of wiggling. Couple of jumps. I mean, this one's already more interesting than the first one. But the road is just a wiggly, isn't it? Oh my god, someone got, you got a notification! Yo, what's the notification? A story, oh, you got an article from the Major League Baseball. Oh, bro forgot to turn off notifications while recording, poor guy. Oh man, that's pretty funny. Imagine if it was a text from his mum. Honey, your food's downstairs. I cut it out for you just the way you like. Oh, that'd be funny. But this one's better than the first one, but that's not really saying much. The third one though. What's the third Rainbow Road remix? He's got gold tri-bones? What the fuck? Coin Frenzy. What a lovely item to get a frenzy of. This is just a reverse? Oh, is this just a reverse? This is remix. RR1 in reverse. Oh, is that what they do? Is reverse variants? Huh. Is there actually gold everything in Tor? Jesus Christ. Tor is amazing. I love Tor. Tor's one of my favorite games ever. Oh, so it's just a reverse variant. I think reverse variants could be... So if someone's like... If we can add another... And we should have done this. I remember one day when we were streaming on Twitch, which you should follow me on Twitch, I regularly stream there. But we were compiling like all the ideas Nintendo could use for Mario Kart 9. Reverse variants could be fun, right? Mirror, I don't like Mirror, if I'm being honest. I fucking hate Mirror. But racing a track in reverse... That could be fun, right? That'd be very, very, very fun. I would really like that. I would really, really like that, honestly. And Tor's already done it? I think you could put this in the main series. I think you could put this in the main, definitely. A reverse variant should replace Mirror. Yeah, is there anyone who actually likes Mirror? I'm curious. Is there any Mirror Andys in chat? I'd love to know, because Mirror's always been kind of... It's just been kind of... Is there a member on the Discord? I'll fix that up now. It's just I've never had a... You're the first one, Sean, so I didn't set it up, unfortunately. But I'll fix that tonight, yeah? I'll fix that for you, so everyone knows you're a member. You know, actually, Sean, since you're the first person to be a Musquire Royal Guard, I want you to choose the color that you get in Discord. That YouTube members will get in my Discord. You get to choose the color. For Twitch, it's orange. So what color should the YouTube guys get it? What you choose? You choose for me. And I'll add it tonight. Mirror mode is not great. Some tracks need minor changes to make them possible. Yeah, like as in like you could design. Yeah, it's smart. It's Nintendo. They'd do it, right? They'd find a way. Bring back an All Cup track from Mario Kart. Yes, All Cup Tour. Do you guys remember All Cup? Bruv, All Cup Tour was amazing. Red or green? Your pick. I'll do green. I'll do green for you guys. All right. Choose piss yellow. It's Sean's choice. Sean gets to choose. We had reverse Toad's Factory. Did it? As in, you could race in reverse, or did it? I don't think they had a reverse mode, did they? I don't think so. But this has been fun, chat, don't you think? So this is my final list one more time. Oh, hang on. Oh, hello there. This is my final list one last time. So I think Airship, the Tour retros that absolutely should be saved for 9 are Airship and Shy Guy Bazaar, Bowser Castle 4 GBA and Bowser Castle 3 GBA, Cheap Cheap Island, Lakeside Park, DK Mountain, Luigi's Mansion, Daisy Circuit and Dry Ruins, Fixer Uppers. They can add a bit more to it. Put it in 9. Either way, I'm not fussed. Luigi, Rainbow Road, and Shipyard would be nice in 6. I wouldn't mind. I'd take it. Bowser Castle 3, SNES, Bowser Castle 2 GBA, Ice World, and 7, Bowser Castle. That's my final list. And Danger, the Danger Stranger. Welcome to the Musquire Royal Guard, my man. Member number 2. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the support, Army. Much love to you. You'll get a shiny green name in my Discord soon enough. Whenever you'll get special bonuses as well that I'll figure out how to do soonish, I promise. When I play Mario Kart on the Discord, you green names will get priority. Don't worry about it. And thank you. I appreciate it. 2 green lads now. How many green lads will there be? But there we have it, chat. I think there is your lot, as I would normally say. Is there any more final things you guys want to mention before I wrap up? My throat's getting dry already. I legit only have 7. What, Mario Kart 7? Oh, you don't have a Switch yet? I'd say wait for the next Switch, if I'm being honest. The next Switch is probably going to come out soon. Unpopular opinion. I think Wario Coliseum or Wario Stadium 64 should come back in Mario Kart 9. Imagine it with a trick system, anti-grav, and some tweaks. I think Wario Stadium and Coliseum are definitely good shouts. I think they're definitely good shouts. I don't know why those opinions would be unpopular, because I think with the trick system, I think both stages could work. I think you definitely have to fix up Wario Stadium a bit more, I would say. But I think it could work. It could work. It could work. You're onto something. You're not onto nothing. Bro is onto something. I don't know if he's onto something good, but he's onto something. Funky Kong has to come back in Wave 6. Chat, let me know before we wrap up. Who is a Funky Kong truther? Who is a Funky Kong truther and who is a Diddy Kong truther? That's what I need to know. Funky or Diddy? If you had to choose one Kong to bring back, let's do a poll. Let's finish it on a poll. /poll? How do I do a poll on YouTube? Is it /poll? It's not /poll. How do I do it on YouTube? Here we go. Start a poll. Here we go. So, which Kong? Let's vote on it, shall we? Diddy. Let's see. Diddy or Funky? And Inky Ink, my man, the 3rd member of the Mosquire Royal Guard. Thank you so much for the support, my man. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Shomi. Thank you very much. Much love to you, Inky Ink. You've been here for a while. I've seen you on Twitch as well a couple of times. Much love to you, homie, and thank you for the support. Our third green name. He's my minimum weight pick. You think so? I think my one's Luigi. It has to be Luigi. Big fan of Luigi. My Luigi enjoyer. So what's it going to be? Let me. Can I see the results of the poll without voting in? I think I have to vote in it if I want to see the results. Which Kong is supreme? Oh, it's even. It's even as of now, chat. It's very, very close. We're very, very close. Hang on. Let me bring it up on screen. Oh, it's even. It's very, very close. Very, very close. But Funky's just about winning it. For me, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a Rob the Robot enjoyer, I would say. Rob the Robot is my guy. Skylander Supercharged was a good racing game. People hate it because it was so different. I've never actually played it. The only kart racing I've played is Mario Kart, to be honest. 7 is underrated. I think the main reason 7 is underrated is because 8 just took everything it did and made it bigger and better, you know? That's what it is. I already got to secure that library job in college, so I can afford supporting streamers. You just by being here, you're supporting streamers, but I know what you mean, and I appreciate the support, homie. But good luck getting that library job. I started time trialing in it. I think the only game I've actually time trialed in was in Double Dash when I was a kid. I had a really good time in Mushroom City. But when I say a really good time, I don't really good time by my standards. Did you guys have, I don't know if you guys are like young enough or old enough to have that moment, but like, I remember like being like the best kid in my neighborhood. I like Mario and Mario Kart, like Mario Part, like Mario versus Luigi especially. I was the fucking best. And then you play online games and realize, what the fuck? I'm like aggressively mid. What is going on here? So like I had a period where like I was the best kid on the block, and then like I played online and realized, oh, I'm just like an average Joe Schmo. I think Funky's gonna win it, guys. I think Funky's just about. We'll give it another minute on the poll. We'll wait till it's 3 minutes on the poll, and then we'll decide who it is. Get your votes in, guys. Get your last minute votes in. Mario vs Luigi Memories Online. There's an online version actually. Sometimes you play it over on Twitch, which I mentioned it a couple times, but I'm streaming there later tonight, guys. So if you wanna follow on there, by all means, go for it. I'd appreciate that. Is it even? Oh, it's so close right now. I think it's close. I think it's just close. I think both Kongs are going neck and neck at each other. We need King Bomb. King Bomb would be a good shout. It'd be a good shout, honestly. But I think we're just gonna. Are we gonna end it there? I said once it goes to like 3 minutes. It's been 2 minutes ago. 3 minutes. Okay. Oh, last minute. But just before I closed it, the last minute winner was Diddy. If I'm not mistaken, that was Diddy Kong. It was Diddy. Yes, Diddy Kong. Just about what the Diddy Kong standards. The Diddy Kong stands ended up winning it at the last minute. At the last minute there. Unbelievable. For all you Diddy truthers, you're eating good tonight. You are eating good tonight. And there we have it, Chan. There we have it. I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna leave it there. I'll be streaming on Twitch later tonight. What did you vote for? A streamer never reveals his secrets. But I'll leave it there, guys. I think next week we will do a stream because I think some of you guys said let's do characters next. What characters do we want in Mario Kart 9? I think that'd make for an interesting stream next week. What do you think, guys? You think that'd be? I think that'd be kind of fun. There's a couple of characters that are like in tour, that are in the series that didn't were in the past. I think that could be a fun stream. So we'll do that. We'll do that next week. And until then, guys, follow me on Twitch. I'm streaming Super Paper Mario on Twitch. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I think we're wrapping that up this week over on Twitch. That's where I usually record my tier list videos. So if you guys want to be in the video itself, then of course join me over there. I'll link it one more time. The Discord, obviously, if you're not on the Discord. What the hell are you doing? What the hell? Why are you not on my Discord? It's so fun. We like to have fun in that Discord. I like to have a look. So much fun, even. Oodles of fun, I would say. But until the next one, chat, it has been fantastic. And I will see you all later. There's your lot, guys. There's your lot.